What about instance farming the other side? Is kind of not good anymore? No, like, don't get me wrong. You can do Shadowlands mining, herbalism, and skinning, and it's going to give you an okay gold per hour, dude. Especially when 9.2 comes out. Because everyone is going to do just the new materials, so the older materials are still going to be in demand, and the price will go up on them. But right now, I think you're better off doing something like this, and Saronite Titanium. Shit like that. You play in a dead auction house. If you play in a completely dead auction house, like, first of all, even though you know it's dead, you should still try out some of the older material farms, man. But yeah, when I played on a dead realm, I made the majority of my gold selling current content stuff. Yes, because everyone is going to buy current content stuff regardless of how dead the realm is, dude. But I did make a couple of million just off like battle pets and especially old materials and toys and so on. But it's harder on a dead realm, dude, because you're kind of limited to what's gonna work. What is it that you like in this brain dead farming? I mean, usually I like the thrill of the hunt, man. Farming RNG items. There's very little RNG to farm like this. But I don't mind doing it though. But it's not on the top of my fun list to do farms. Material farms are like, they're all right to do. You know that you're gonna make a lot of fucking gold doing it. But I would any day of the week rather do something that is RNG based. How does this farm work? Can you explain to me, student? I can definitely explain to you. This is a primal fire farm, meaning that we farm obviously for mote of fire that you turn into primal fire, which is a high in demand material. But solo farming this is very tough to do, so you kind of need to do it in a group, right? And the best location is Throne of Kill Jaden in Hellfire. And you're spreading out. You can see on the mini-map where we're standing. We're just standing still, killing all the mobs, and we loot every 2 minutes. Right, since the items are common, so you can't do any 20-minute tactic, the emotes will despawn. And that's pretty much it. Going for Mote of Fire or Primal Fire and World Drop Epics, dude. How much gold do you recommend having before getting into crafted transmog selling? I mean, I would start... You don't need that much to begin, dude. Because, like, 80% of the job is getting the patterns and the plans. And that's going to take ages. And there's a lot of this stuff that is time-gated for you to get the plans and the patterns. Like the Molten Front and the Pandaria Daily Craft. So you should start it as soon as possible. I've been trying to get the pattern for Fellstay Longblade. Is Monotone still the preferred place for that? Yes, like, the best way to farm for it, since the only thing that matters when you're going for TBC patterns and plans, like epics, is how many mobs you can kill an hour. So I've tested, like, every fucking spot in the game. And Legion holds, like, force spawning the mobs at the pillars is the farm that yields you the highest amount of kills per hour by far, even when you're solo. However, you're not making any other gold. If you run Mana Tombs, you can mine inside the dungeon, you get Primal Shadow, and if you do it on Heroic and you get the pre-quest on, you get the prison keys as well. So it's just, you're making some sort of gold, even if you don't get the epics. So that's my preferred way. And it's always worth mentioning that if you're into crafted transmog, like you're going to learn the Fellstay Longblade plan, the best way, the absolute best way, is to get the BOP plans and patterns first. What I mean by that is that you should run Sunwell on all of your, like, profession tunes to get the BOP plans and patterns from Sunwell. Then you should do SSC and Black Temple and all the different TBC dungeons to get all of the BOP plans and patterns, right? Because the worst thing you can do is just grind Monotubes 7,000 times, get a couple of patterns and plans, epic ones, and then you start working on the BOPs and you get duplicate BOE patterns and plans. If that makes sense. So, always focus on getting the BOP ones first. Student, you have some tips for a full server to make gold. Marimu, cool of you to follow. Dude, I love full pops, man. Full pops is the best. Like, on full pops, you can dive into any market. But usually, there's a high demand and a high supply. So even though you go in the auction house, I think that's very important for all of you guys watching right now when it comes to full pop realms. If you go in the auction house and you look up a certain farm, let's say you see someone make a video about something or you see me do a certain farm on stream, most people's reaction is to go in the auction house and check and see what the price is on your auction house, your full pop realm. And in most of the times, the item will be very low. So people just never do the fucking farm. They're like, yeah, that farm is out of the question for me. It sucks on my full pop realm. However, like a lot of items like Primal Fire, even on my full pop realm, can go from like 250 gold each and boom, up to 1,000 gold each. Because it's moving so fast. So you should still do the farms, but just hold tight with posting. Like, don't sell yourself short. There's no point in selling materials cheaply if you play in a full pop realm, because the prices are gonna jump up and down like crazy. This looks like a solid solo farm. This is a sick solo farm, dude. One of, if not like the favorite solo go farm that I do. The only thing that's annoying is that the macro kind of bugs out. But yeah, it is. I can show you soon, dude. But it's the variety that you get from this farm is absolutely insane. You get like every volatile in the game because you have the potion of treasure finding on, and then you're skinning for the savage leather, and then you can take the savage leather, make it into heavy savage leather, and then you can take the heavy savage leather and purchase pristine hide. So you can sell it as 3 different leather swords, right? And you also get elementium ore and purite ore from the potion of treasure finding. It's just super solid farm. Oh, Clarity got an epic. The life-giving cloak. Like the worst epic you can get. Shit. But at least he got an epic. I hope 25 is the prime, because fuck me. I'm telling you, man. 25 is the best. And then after 25, it's only downhill. You start to get gray hairs, weak knees, memory loss, farm. Fucking Castle got an epic, dude. Hammer of Destiny. Everyone but me, man. But yeah, then you also got to farm the mats in order to craft these transmog items, unless you have the gold to just straight up buy the mats. What? Another epic? Fucking Castle again. Wow. Castle got 2 epics, dude. 1 transmog and 1 pattern. We're not even halfway through though, so plenty of time for me to get 1. I will do it. What the fuck? Castle got another epic. He got 3 fucking epics, dude, in one. Well, not even an hour yet.